Let's do it. I know I'm gonna run into Mr. X, but I don't want to. Oh, whoa. There another path? Because that's not happening. Maybe? Nice. $15 till grenade. Do I have... I have nothing. I mean, I got 2 grenades at least, so... No, I think we got everything I'd want. Neat.
That's a pleasant smell.
Yeah, does Leon know nothing about wound care? This is basically like asking to get sepsis. He has a bullet wound in his shoulder, and now he is walking through shit-filled water. Oh. Wow. Clippity clappity. Hang on a second. Something in that other waterway I want to go get. Good. Loot, loot, loot. Where's the loot, 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 loot? Where is the loot, loot, loot? It's locked. Also locked. Deal. Oh, no, no, wait, no. Oh, a locked door, a locked door. Not up to a very good start, are we? Locked door? Locked door. I think the worst thing about this is I know Mr. X is still down here. Because he was just chasing Ada. And I'm just like, I really am so tired of his ass. But I know he's gonna come and get me. Know it. At this point, I've just come to accept it, like taxes or dying in Dark Souls. Wasn't anything down here. Yeah. Oh God.
Shit.
Yeah, shit is right. You're literally. Oh fuck, man. Some of the most disgustingness. Now from a, one thing I don't really get, so, we're to assume that Leon and Claire are both going through stuff at roughly the same time. And so, we went through all this with Claire, we know about the big ugly boys in the waterway. We also killed most of them. And so, my question... Ooh, high grade, nice. High grade, combined with... to make 2 shotgun, or 2 of these to make mag ammo, okay. My question is, we killed all of these things! Enjoy that, friend. It just stole my fucking knife. The bastard just stole my knife. This is red, but I don't remember seeing any more loot here. Back my goddamn knife. I know there's loot here that I haven't gotten. Yeah, it is, exactly. It's a issue with the continuity. Because if Claire went through here and killed all this, Leon shouldn't be having to go through here and clear all this. Now I know obviously that makes for a game that's not as entertaining. But hey, hungry boy. I'm thinking the item is probably over here, and that's why this area is still marked off, because I'm not seeing anything. Got 1 shotgun, none of that, and quite a few rounds here, so this is what we're using. I agree it's still a great game, but yeah, I definitely think the
Cable car.
the environments could have been improved. Like, I think having Leon and Claire have a completely different path, just to avoid the obvious issue in continuity.
Where'd she go?
Can jump down there. That's where 8 is at. Just filled with poo-poo water. I mean, it's... Can't even go down there anymore. Something in here. Oh, here we go. I don't know if I found this one. I know I've had this before. ID wristband incinerator. 3 F locker. Claire's memo. Chad, who remembers this? Is it like rag? Ooh. SZF? That's a weird one. It's got an achievement. Wow. Mag ammo. Oof. Don't want to miss that, that's for sure. Wait, nerd, were you literally just guessing things? SZF, RSF? Did you just guess that? Or were you like punching in known combinations?
I don't like the sound of that. Come on. Ada. I'm coming, Ada.
Giggity. RBF is definitely one that's coming up. Play the video cassette.
Please. Oh, please, stop. Stop. No, 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 no. Power here, you strike. No hurt. No hurt of it.
Wow, I used up like all of my first aid. God damn. I combined those and it gave me a whopping 5 shells. That is just... Wow, thanks game. So glad I got that now. I'm gonna store this thing again, unless I make more ammo. That's not much. The whole U area. Just bullshit again. See, like this would have all been solved already. If I did it on Claire, this should be solved for Leon. Or vice versa. But instead, it's not. What am I missing in here? I'm missing something. Oh, probably this. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Did I? No, I didn't need those. I can leave these here, I believe. Right? That's one thing I don't remember that we're allowed to discuss. Chat, do I need to bring these along at all? Or do I just leave them here in their respective plugs? Okay. Alright. Let's see here. That door? Finally, a door that's not locked. Ada, I'm come to save you, and maybe then I'll be my girlfriend, because I'm Leon, and I'm real stupid, and I want to stop an apocalypse by myself. Dun dun dun. Ada, Leon will save you, and though he's super fucking incompetent, he's gonna try real hard, and he will get real far, but ultimately comes Mr. X.
Required for cable car entry.
Side of the safe in shock. Okay. See you later, old hen. Bum, 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 bum. Sewers. No, damn it. Notes. Where was that safe note? Heat resistant safe. Doesn't say anything about where it's at.
ID wristband required for cable car entry.
And I'm not looking forward to Mr. X down here. This place is not as circuitous as the police station. Like, I'm not going to be able to just bob and fucking weave like I used to. 212-8. Ah. Oh, cool. It's like a real shotgun now. You strike me as a Jack Daniels kind of guy. Crown Royal. If I'm drinking whiskey, it's Crown. Nothing against Jack. It's just, I'll take the better whiskey.
Shit.
Okay. Oh, that's right. This is where I go to go through Poo Poo area. And Poo Poo area is how I get to the King and Queen, if I remember correctly. Whiskey and Coke or whiskey and ginger ale? Neither. Whiskey and ginger beer. Tastes even better. Go clear out the other areas first before I come down here. Hey, bum, bum, ba, ba. Ginger beer is essentially, if you like whiskey and ginger ale, you'll like whiskey and ginger beer. Ginger beer, whereas ginger ale is, it's like just produced in a fashion similar to soda. Ginger beer, the ginger is actually fermented. So it's just as sweet, but it has a much more ginger-rich flavor to it. Really good shit. Like, I'll drink ginger beer just to drink it on its own. Which is absolutely terrible for you, to be honest, because it's like 200 calories in a fucking can. So, needless to say, at 200 calories a can. Oh, God. Hey, Big Ugly. Hi, friend. Hi, yes, I see you. I see you. Yes, I know. Goodbye. Ginger is good for you. But ginger beer is still just basically like a sugar-filled fucking mess. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good. It tastes delicious. And you mix it with some whiskey and you'll have a drink that you find yourself very, very fond of. But I'm saying if you're just gonna sit and pound down ginger beer sitting at home, one, it's not actually beer. I think it's important to note that. It's called ginger beer, but that's because of the way it's fermented. It's not actually beer in the sense of like an IPA or an ale or a lager. So it doesn't have alcohol on its own. But the fermentation process is similar to oh, god damn it, would you? I'm almost done here. Back the fuck up. Roll of film? Fucking kidding me? It's not like rum and coke. I don't like rum and coke at all, to be honest. I think Coke just ruins the flavor of whiskey. Not a fan at all. Yeah, I gotta come up here to get that. And I can come up and do that. What was this? This was a plug socket. I took my plug from it. Water injection chamber. I need the key card for all that shit. Ten beers makes 2,000 calories. 13 beers would make 2,600. A man needs 2,500 calories a day. No, yeah, dude, that's literally why I stopped drinking beer for the most part. Like, if I'm out with friends or something, I might have a beer with dinner. But almost entirely, I don't drink beer anymore. I'll just drink whiskey with a mixer, just because, like, I've dropped 15 pounds just not drinking beer. Like, alls I drink is, I drink ice water, or I'll drink unsweet tea. And just cutting out all the extra fucking carbs that's in shit like beer, soda, etc. I've lost 15 pounds. It's fucking crazy. I mean, to be fair, like, yeah, I have been working out and shit, but For the most part, the bigger part is just diet, dude. Ever had Krabby's alcoholic ginger beer? I haven't, but I'd probably enjoy it. See, it's a double-edged sword for me, because while I love ginger, and you know, I like ginger in food, I like ginger beer, I like ginger ale, Paige is actually allergic to ginger, so... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? The key was right here. I can't get, like, I can't make dinner with a, with, like, a shit ton of ginger. Like, I can't use ginger as a seasoning, really, in anything we cook. Just because she won't be able to take it. I mean, I shouldn't say, like, she's not, like, allergic to it in the sense of, like, you know, throat swelling up or something. But she's allergic to it the same way people that are, lactose intolerant can't handle milk. Like, if she has it, she's gonna have an upset stomach all day. She's probably gonna spend half the day on the toilet. Anthem is 8 out of 10. It's fine we were talking about this because we still haven't done the honeymoon yet, just because we haven't decided where we want to go, and we were considering going to Japan for the honeymoon. And my one real reservation about a trip to Japan is I'm like, hold up, like I'm okay with going to Japan. I think that'd be awesome, but you're allergic to ginger. And Japan uses ginger in food the way America uses salt. Like, if we go to Japan, that's going to be quite literally the shittiest honeymoon I think ever.
Just
If I open up one of these fucking doors and what's his face is waiting behind it. I mean, I think it would be cool. And is a place I'd like to visit, and it's definitely one of those trips that if you're gonna do it, it's better to do it before you have kids. So let me go to the other room first while we're here. Been in Japan for 2 years. It's a neat place, definitely worth checking out to broaden your horizons. Technically, everyone is lactose intolerant. We lose the enzyme to properly digest dairy after leaving childhood. Dude, I don't know about that, because me and milk are like fucking this, dude. I love milk. Me and milk get along great. I'll have milk with dinner. I'll have milk all the damn time, man. I love milk. I grew up eating or drinking milk with like every dinner. Me and milk are like best friends. I know that sounds weird, but I love milk. I've never gotten the shits from milk. I'll eat, yeah. I'm right there with Gray. I'll go through half a gallon of milk a week, no questions asked. Guys, is it worth going back to develop this film? Like, is it something I want, or am I gonna go back and develop this and get, like, a fucking picture? And I, missed... Mag ammo. Nice. Store that. How'd you get away from Anthem? I mean, I've been doing this every week on Monday. It wouldn't be like, as much as I'm enjoying Anthem, it'd be fucked up if I was like, sorry guys, no Resident Evil this week because I'm playing Anthem. I mean, it's literally like 3-4 hours out of the entire week. I can take a fucking break and make time for it. Anthem have an end game though. I hear it's like Destiny 2. It's great for 3 weeks and then ... I mean, it's the same as like Diablo or anything. Except, I mean, so there's so right now at least the end game is basically doing your dailies and doing strongholds. To that extent, the game, it doesn't have a it doesn't have a very good RNG style endgame right now. Aside from like your daily stuff, it feels like they want the endgame to very much be like, hey, go to free roam and have your own fun. Which I don't agree with that personally. I think they need to. I've been saying since before launch, they need to add in. They need to add in a system of sorts. You know, whether it's a horde mode or a fight a bunch of random enemies mode. They need something. No, I'm not going to be doing the DLC. But Fractured Lands, what about it? Nobody plays it. I like Fractured Lands, but literally no one's ever on it, man. Like, it sucks. Because that game's a lot of fun, but every time I get on, I join a lobby, and it's like me and fucking 6 people. If that game blew up, it'd be great, but right now Anthem isn't crossplay, but there's talks of making it crossplay. It really comes down to whether or not Sony's gonna play ball. Hiding place? Oh, these are the hiding place photos? Oh god. Alright, where were the hiding places? Wait. Did I have to develop that to get the hiding place stuff? Radio, it was press room and what is it? Press room and Star's office, I think. I mean, you can get an SSD on console. It is possible. Getting chests in the stronghold, do those count towards quest? Yes, they do. I use an SSD on. Remember when I put the SSD in for I put one in my PS4 because when we were playing Monster Hunter World, I mean, it took my loads down from like 1.5 to about 30 seconds. It was pretty significant. Google it, dude. How do I feel about Devil May Cry 5? I mean, I'll play it. I don't have strong feelings for or against Devil May Cry. You know, it's a hack and slash style game. Be fun. I'll play it. That's that. Cool. Why do I feel like I'm getting stuff for a flamethrower? I'm not like particularly excited for Devil May Cry any more than anything else. Library lounge, Star's office. I'm just gonna run. I think Mr. X is trapped down in the sewer. Unless he's punching through ceilings like fucking Superman or something. In which case, fuck him. I will not. This is gonna be once I'm done Leon B, that'll be it for me in Resident Evil. I mean, maybe in the future I'll go back and do a DLC, but no. I'm not a giant fan of spooky games. Like, I don't dislike them, but I'm not like, oh fuck yeah, man, I'm ready for more spookiness. Spooky games are like, they're very much a love-hate relationship for me, because on one hand, I do enjoy myself, but on the other, they're fucking stressful as balls, man. Damn, red dot sight. That's a little meh, but whatever, I'll take it. Like, I like games that are like shooter spooky. Like Metro, for example. Metro doesn't really sell itself as a genuine horror game, but there are a lot of parts in Metro that are very scary, and I enjoy Metro a lot. Now, on the flip side of things, you have like Dead Space. Dead Space very much does sell itself as a horror game, but because it's a horror game where you're supposed to battle your way through and kill everything, I end up enjoying myself. This, I'm enjoying this moderately as well. I'm having a lot of fun with this, actually. More fun than I thought I would have with it. But not so much fun that I would go and do 4 playthroughs and all the DLCs, you know. Like, it's fun, but I'm not about to ejaculate or anything over Resident Evil and be like, oh my god, it's the best game ever. Like, it's good. I like it. It's good. I think it's worth buying. I think if you played the original Resident Evil and you're a big fan of the franchise, it's worth buying. I think if you never played it, it's probably worth buying. Exactly, as an SSD. Looked it up and it shows. Yeah, an SSD is a solid state drive. It's basically instead of a hard disk drive, it's a solid state drive. It's smaller. I've never played Silent Hill Cable. It's smaller and it's faster. The way it writes data is different from a regular hard drive. Yeah, it's basically that's a good way to put it. In a sense, it's almost like a USB stick, but as a hard drive. So it saves information different and in a much faster format. Okay. Let's head back downstairs. I actually did play the Demon X Machina demo on Switch. I wasn't that big of a fan of it. Like, if nothing else, it made me just really miss Armored Core. But the gameplay, I mean, you basically just focus on flying around and hold down the trigger, and it, like, auto-shoots. So I was kind of like, this is... I don't know, man. It just didn't do it for me. It seemed... especially being someone that came from Armored Core, it seemed like Armored Core's younger, less entertaining brother. Like, by the second mission, I literally had a gun, and the special ability of that gun was that it would automatically fire for me. I didn't even have to press the button, the gun would just fire. Literally. All I had to do was focus on flying and blocking bullets, and my gun would just shoot stuff on its own. I was like, wow, thanks. It sure is fun, the game playing itself. I mean, it definitely did have an Armored Core feel to it, but it just has me wanting Miyazaki to hurry the fuck up and give me a new Armored Core more than anything. I don't think I don't think it left me interested enough to buy the full game. Like, I don't think I'd even review it. Just stay down there, big ugly. What do you think about the next Legend of Zelda they showed at Nintendo Direct? Link's Awakening? I mean, it's a game we've played before. It's just a remaster. I probably won't get it. I'm not a giant fan of the older Zelda games. They're okay, but they never really did it for me. Well, Miyazaki's definitely going to bring Armored Core back. It's really just a question of when. Did we go up there already? Let's lead to... Oh yeah, it does. Ah, man. I guess let's go through the poo-poo area. I really hate the poo-poo area, but...
Oh my, what the hell was that?
I don't think I can sneak past these things. Makes pretty short work of them, though.
What?
Why isn't this one dying, guys? Man, it took forever for you to fucking show your eye. No, you don't. Fuck off. Goddamn dickhead. What? You're not dead, dude? Damn, dude, that motherfucker used up everything. And I know there's at least one more. Run past the last one. God damn it. Dude, for real, like, alright, you can keep the adaptive difficulty for basic bitch zombies. It does not belong in the full game. Fuck off me, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Why can he just swing through the zombie without hurting it? Also, that's bullshit. That zombie should have just gotten his fucking face torn off, but no. We're just gonna make it really strong and then make the zombie... Like, zombies need to be able to hurt each other. I'm enjoying this, but there's a lot of, like, core ideology criticisms with this game. Fuck off, dickhead. My knife is basically... Yeah, like, that guy, why did it let him bite me? I have a knife equipped. And I was just like, sorry. Sometimes you just get bit. Like, no, that's not a good answer, game. And I know there's like 1 or 2 zombies down here, so... Let's see... Bum bum bum. Oh, it's up there? What's that? Jump down. Who the fuck made this dumb system? Yep, you're gonna have to order the queen part, 2 queens, and you're gonna need a king part too. What? I like, no, I need plugs. Yeah, we don't sell normal plugs. You're gonna have to get them in special chest pieces, and each is different. Why do you sell these? Well, some people, they like their electricians to have to solve puzzles. Adaptive difficulty. The last bullet I had and he died. Wow, who would have thought, guys? King plug. Oh, that's a rook. That ain't gonna do it. It's because I'm on the Leon B playthrough that he holds it like he's a gangster. Any thoughts on Days Gone? It actually looks like it'll be enjoyable, but it's really hard to say. There's been a lot of zombie games lately, and so I'm going in with what's a good word to use here? Oh fuck, I forgot the gun. Wow. I'm going in with hesitant anticipation. I think it looks really good. And I think it looks like it has some potential to be a lot of fun. But, like everything, I am a cynic and I trust nothing, so... Ah, for fuck's sake. Is getting Last of Us on current gen. I think we'll see it as like a November release. Chemical flamethrower, yeah, baby. Alright, I do have everything now. God damn, dude. If you should see your avatar's face in the cutscenes, unless you're using the Legion of Dawn special armor, in which case you won't. Okay, we got the big cool gun, and we got the king plug, and we're ready to fucking leave. 3 parts. Good. I need it to be closer. No, 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 no. Don't go underwater, man. Come on. Is it the whole set or just the helmet? I believe it's just the helmet, but I'm not 100% on that. So, don't go quoting me. Where you at, you big ugly bastard? I know you're here. You were here on Claire's playthrough. You're here on my playthrough.
Shit!
Rest in poopy. I know there's shit here. There's like items here, but I don't know where it's at. What? No! Oh, fuck no, dude. Fuck no. Guys, what am I missing? No! Oh, come on! There's loot I have not grabbed. I mean, there's got to be bullets somewhere around here. Oh, there they are. Mag ammo. Well, that's worth going back for. How are we on time? No, 9:15. So, after we get Ada, does Leon go through the whole, I'm assuming Leon also goes through the whole thing with, like, the lab and all that, right? He goes to the lab, he finds what's-her-name, he fights Tyra. That all just basically copy and paste from Claire? Okay. Alright, well, in that case, we'll make our way back. We will... Let's get back to Ada, and then I'll probably wrap up there. I mean, I'm sure there's some challenges, but yeah, if the main idea is if we're going back to the lab and we're doing the whole boss fight, then I'll just save all that for the next stream, because we should have a boss fight coming up when we go to rescue Ada, and then we had to go do the lab. So. What was the rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen?
Come on.
Wait, hang on. The rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen. King ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight right at the end. The knight... Oh, shit. And the knight ain't where the case marking says. That's new. You should be the rook. Should be that. King ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight right at the end. Wait. This doesn't make sense, though. Rooks next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen. So, alright, couple things. Let me just... Couple things. I'm guessing all the case markings are lies now. Rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen either. So the rook is in the middle. That's the rook. This is gonna be the knight. This is gonna be the where's the king? King goes here. This is where the queen goes. And then these two, it shouldn't matter, but it should be either the bishop or the pawn or vice versa. Probably vice versa. Hold up. The knight ain't where the case marking says. Okay, case marking says knight should be there. So knight is either here or here. But the rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. So the king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight right at the end. And the knight ain't where the case marking says. So the king is facing the knight at the end, and knight isn't where the case marking says. What am I missing then? Because right here, alright, if the knight isn't where the case marking says, but it's at the end, we'll put the knight there. The king... I did use the king, right? The king is now facing the knight. This here says that the rook's next to the knight, and the king ain't next to the queen, which means the queen goes down there, and the rook fucking goes right here, and that leaves us with a pawn and a bishop, which are in place, but the game disagrees. The note says queen next to knight. No, it doesn't, dude. It says the rook's next to the knight, not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight. The king is not next to the queen, but facing the knight. That's what we have. King's there, queen's there, facing the knight. Right at the end. And the knight ain't where the case marking says. Case marking says knight should be there. So instead we move the knight over there because it has to be right at the end. I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just, if this is a grammar puzzle. I don't know, man. I'm usually pretty good with puzzles like this, and I have no fucking clue here. Like, I'm just like, what? Alright, what? You have to figure out what at the end is modifying. Facing the knight right at the end. What? Put the queen where the king is and put the... But that wouldn't make sense. What? Hold up. I will try that. Oh, hang on. That's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not it. Maybe look the way the knight is actually talking about the way the knight is facing. I mean, this puzzle is contradictory as fuck. Because, so let's start with the one thing, king, queen, pawn on the right wall. You think we swap all the walls? This puzzle sucks dick, dude. Like, honestly, who fucking installed this jerk-off electrical system, dude? Facing the knight right at the end. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna put the king here. He's gonna be facing the knight, who's gonna be moved over to here. The rook's next to the knight. Not facing the queen, so the queen's over here. And then this gets the pawn. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, fuck this, dude. Switch to the last two, these guys. Listen. Balls, I understand what you're saying, but you have what's known, it's a logical fallacy. Listen. The rook's next, alright, listen. The knight ain't where the case marking says. So, if the knight isn't there, alright, some other things that need to happen here. The rook has to be next to the knight, but it can't face the queen. And on top of that, it says, facing the knight, right at the end, right? Facing the knight, right at the end. So, if the knight, is at the end, that means the king has to be across from it. Alright, if the king is across from it, and the king can't be next to the queen, that means the queen has to be moved one down. And if the queen is moved one down, it's going to replace where that piece fucking goes. Wait a minute. No, hang on. Look at this. Facing the knight, right at the end, and the king ain't where the case mark, knight ain't where the case marking says. Oh my god. Fuck this puzzle.
Okay, almost there, Ada.
Look. So hang on, that's the queen. Let me read this puzzle again to make sure this is. I want to see how this made sense to me. All right, the knight ain't next to the facing the knight, right at the end. The knight ain't where the case says. So you move the knight over here. The king is facing the knight. King ain't next to the queen, so we move the queen down there. Rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. That makes sense. Alright, I don't know how I got so shuffled up then. Looking at it now, that makes a lot more sense. But yeah, still, fuck this stupid puzzle. Language puzzle bullshit. I don't remember, but I don't think I ever need these. Time is it? It's 9:30. Alright, we're gonna wrap up here. We got this shitty door open. I gotta go through here, turn on the power, save Miss Wong, and then go down to the shitty lab. But we're gonna save all that for another day. Stretch. Ugh. Fucking stupid puzzle. Anyway. Yeah, so we'll close out here for now.